As temperatures, though, start to rise, we're getting right into that season, right? Valley cities are doing what they can to save lives ahead of the summer and once the summer heat is here, too. The Heat Relief Network will open tomorrow, providing shade and water to people who need it. ABC 15's Jordan Bonke joining us live now from Papago Park. And Jordan, we know that temperatures, they can quickly take a turn and become dangerous for folks, especially who don't have access to, again, the air conditioner, say, on a daily basis.
Well, after last summer, I'll take the 90 degrees that you're talking about right now. The temperature right now at Papago feels amazing. But, you know, Parks and Rec, they had the implementation last year that between 9 to 5, they're going to close popular parks like this one. We had more than 50 days. We recorded this just regularly, more than 50 days at or over 110-degree heat. Life outside drastically changes for a 5-month time frame, basically from May 1st to September 30th, and that's when this Heat Relief Network is. And I want to talk about that before we get there. This is kind of a serious ordeal. Is the number that we have to remember going into the summer is 645. This one is really eye-opening. That's how many heat-associated deaths there were reported in 2023. That's a 52% increase from the year before. 52% increase from the year before. Every year since 2014, the county measures that we've seen an increase in heat-associated deaths. Most of them are males age 50 to 64, and this is a vulnerable population who's at most at risk here. This is a key reason why the Valley Cities and Maricopa County Association of Governments put together the Heat Relief Network. It's a big map across the valley with 4 types of relief locations. These are cooling centers, hydration stations, collection sites, and respite centers. Most of those are self-explanatory, but a respite center allows someone to come in, rest, or lie down during operation hours so that they can cool off in an air-conditioned space. And that's just, again, operation hours. But Mag said if we didn't have this network, can you imagine what that number would look like? Here's a little bit more from them.
Our summers are really hot and they become unlivable for anyone who does not have access to AC or hydration. And so this network offers that support net for people to access those really key needed lifelines throughout the summer. AC and water, we can't get through our Phoenix summers without them.
That heat relief map, that will be dropped and it will go live online starting tomorrow. And then from there, it'll run until September 30th. That's 5 months, and that's what we have to brace ourselves for. I cannot get that number of 645 heat-associated deaths out of my head, especially after we had more than 50 days at or above 110-degree heat. On that Heat Relief Network map itself, they're going to always be asking for certain things. This is how you can stand for what's right. They're going to be in need of cooling rags, sunscreen, insulated water bottles. Socks are important, umbrellas, and tarps. You could become a partner if you wanted to operate one of these cooling centers, even if it's as simple as a hydration station yourself. There's also an indoor heat-related deaths and illness. We can't forget about those. And this is a good opportunity to get associated with those who are on your street or your neighborhood. Kaylee, I'm going to toss it back to you because it's so important to know who your neighbor is to make sure that their needs are met, because those indoor situations, there could be just as deadly because of these summer months as well. Kaylee?
Losing one person is one too many, but when we go up above 600, yeah, this is astonishing. Our Jordan Bonke live this morning. Thank you.